Hey guys, Joseph here with another video, and I just want to talk to you guys today about the #1 mistake salespeople make, myself included. I spent the first 2 years of my sales career spending way too much time with low interest prospects, right? So for me, it was like I didn't really get trained, so I thought being out in the field and being busy and talking to people who said they wanted to buy from me and following up with them like a gazillion times was a good use of my time. Turns out they never actually bought from me. So today I want to actually make a chart for you guys, really like an interest chart, and I actually want to make it fun and compare it to dating, because I think dating and sales are very, very similar in terms of, in so many ways. So I created this interest chart for you. 1 to 5, it means no interest. Some interest is 6 to 7, high level 8 to 9, and sold at 10, or in the case of dating, it would be married or in love, right? So a lot of salespeople really can't discern the factor between 5 and 6, because that's kind of where it cuts off. They don't really know that some people are a level 5 or a 6. So in the case of dating, if somebody's a 5, then you could be talking with a girl through text and then saying, hey, let's meet up on a date on Friday. And then she's like, well, I'll have to check my schedule and let you know. So she's really just using you as a backup plan. So she could be a level 5, but she actually could be a level 6, because she may just have a lot going on, but her interest level is not very high, but she gets back to you and calls you and says, hey, I'm ready to go on that date. So she could be a 6. In a case of being a salesperson, the best way to do would be an example I have of a client that I was talking with about last week named John. And I do hail damage cars, trucks, SUVs if you haven't watched my other videos, but John had a really nice truck. I went by his house, talked to him, gave him a pitch on my service, and I was like, hey John, gave him the pitch, and he was like, yeah, I don't really have a lot of time right now. And I'm like, okay, great. Well, how about I actually solve the time problem for you by bringing a rental to your house, taking care of the entire claims process. You don't have to do anything, John. Tell you what, let's get it done. And John's like, no, I still can't do it. I'm like, what are you talking about, dude? I just solved the time issue for you. You had that objection. I conquered that. What's going on? Well, John actually may not be interested. He may be a level 5. He may just not have any level of interest, but he's too afraid to offend me. So, or he could just have a lot going on. He doesn't have a very high level of interest, but he has some interest. He just doesn't want to get it done now. So what I'm going to say is, hey John, you have my phone number. Give me a call when you're ready, right? And John actually may call me later on down the road. But the whole point is, if somebody's in the 6 to 7 range, you're going to have to build off that, and you're going to have to follow up with them multiple times to probably get them from a 6 to a 10, which is where you want them to be at sold. Same thing if you're going on, with a girl who has some level of interest. She's at least going to go on a date with you, but you're going to have to probably go on multiple dates to get to the point where she actually is say, in love with you at the level of 10. So the whole goal here is, with most people, they spend way too much time in this level because they're like, you know what, someone said that they wanted to get it done. But just because someone says they want to get the service done doesn't actually mean that there's any level of interest. So the best way to overcome that is to focus on more numbers. Because it doesn't matter if you're a new salesperson or an experienced salesperson. The more people you talk to, the better chances you're going to have of closing that customer or finding the love of your life. So best thing to do is, even if you suck, if you talk to enough people, you're going to find someone who wants to buy from you or wants to, say, marry you. Guys, I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, please leave a comment. If you think it sucked, leave a comment. I don't care. Be great. See you in the next video.